Tony Robbins' quote emphasizes the power of language and its influence, stating that the language we use shapes our emotions and actions. This quote explains how the words and expressions we use have a significant impact on our emotional state and the way we behave. Language goes beyond being just a means of communication. It's an important tool that reflects our inner selves and shapes our lives. The language we use shapes our mindset and emotions, which ultimately leads to our actions. For example, a person who uses positive language feels positive emotions, and as a result, they engage in positive actions. On the flip side, a person who uses negative language can get caught up in negative emotions, which can lead to negative actions. Tony Robbins believed that we can change our lives through the power of language. He argued that the language we use reflects our inner world, and through it, we can change our external world. Positive language shapes a positive mindset, which leads to positive actions and outcomes. For example, a person who often says, "I can do it," will actually gain the confidence to accomplish that task. Also, our language plays an important role in our relationships with the right people. Warm and kind words help strengthen the bonds between people and build trust. On the other hand, cold and sharp words can create conflict and worsen relationships. So, we should always think about how our language affects others and try to use positive and constructive language as much as possible. Tony Robbins' quote also highlights the importance of self-development and growth. He believed that we can change our mindset and attitudes through language we use. This is closely connected to the process of shaping our emotions and actions. By using positive language, we can create a stronger and more confident version of ourselves. Overall, Tony Robbins' quote that the language we use shapes our emotions and actions clearly illustrates how our language impacts our feelings and behaviors. Through this quote, we realize that our language is an important tool that goes beyond just being a means of communication. It actually shapes our emotions and actions. Therefore, we should always strive to use positive and constructive language to positively influence our lives and those around us. Through this quote, we realize that our language is an important tool that goes beyond just being a means of communication. It shapes our emotions and actions. So, we should always strive to use positive and constructive language to have a positive impact on our lives and those around us. It explains how much of an impact it has on our emotional state and behavior.